What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking. So we just got back from a 4-month road trip, which took us more than 15,000 kilometers, and we ended up spending more than 3 weeks in Utah because we just fell in love with Utah.
Love
So
it.
beautiful. Love the red rocks. Love the national parks. Love the people. So we've seen all 5 of the Mighty 5 national parks, and we're here to tell you the unique features of each one and maybe the drawbacks of each one. Because although they are pretty similar, there are kind of unique pros and cons to each one.
Yeah, they're all different in their own unique way.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've got this graphic for you, which you can see we've ranked all the national parks across the top on all these different categories on the side, 1 to 5, and our overall favorite is on the bottom. 1 being our favorite and 5 being the least favorite. So you can see at a glance that Bryce National Park is our favorite and Arches was our least favorite. So let's take this video and dive right in and go left to right, explaining all the national parks, our thoughts, and our reasons. Let's roll. So starting off with Zion National Park. You can see that Zion is the best park for hiking, by far. We completed the Angel's Landing hike.
It was scary and exciting and beautiful at the same time.
And really incredible, really memorable. Not only one of the most memorable parts of Utah, but probably one of the most memorable parts of our whole trip.
Yes.
And there are many more hikes in Zion for you to complete that are just as thrilling. One of the shortcomings because of this popularity of this hiking is that you must take shuttle buses around. There is no driving, and it's pretty crowded. So it really hurts your ability to kind of be freely exploring and going with the flow. Maybe if you had a family with small kids, this would not be the right national park for you. You've got a plan where you're going to go on shuttle buses. It's pretty darn crowded, and the best part is these incredible, thrilling, kind of dangerous hikes. So, moving into Bryce Canyon. You can see this is our favorite national park. We love Bryce Canyon. So unique. It really stands out against the other national parks because of the hoodoos. These vertical rock structures that are incredible colors at sunrise, incredible colors at sunset.
It's beautiful. And we did a hike there, and there were less crowd than Zion. So it's still a great hike.
Right.
Overall. Yeah.
Right. It's still fairly crowded, but it's much more manageable than something like Zion or Arches. And we really loved it there. One thing to mention about Bryce is it's pretty darn cold because it's in high elevation. So if you're getting up for sunrise, you're going to be freezing cold, even in the summertime. That's just the way it goes. Moving into Capitol Reef, which is a very unique park because it's not that beautiful. We ranked it the least beautiful, but it is incredibly empty. There is nobody in Capitol Reef.
Yeah.
So you got the whole place to yourself, which is a really nice feeling. Other unique factor is there is an orchard. A couple of orchards planted by the Mormons in the 1800s. So you can go there at your own pace. It's completely empty. It's like $1 a pound for apples, depending on what's in season when you're there.
Yeah.
So you get to have this whole place to yourself. You're in between these red rocks. You're picking apples off the trees and eating them. There's nobody charging money. You just weigh them yourself and put money in a box. Really memorable Capitol Reef, although kind of unspectacular compared to something like Bryce or the hoodoos or maybe the archways. Worth checking out. I would say the best if you had a small family or a small group of people you want to have a picnic or something. Really quiet, still very beautiful. Loved Capitol Reef. A diamond in the rough, Capitol Reef. Which puts us into Arches. Now the thing about Arches, it is so beautiful. It's incredible. But man, it's so crowded. It really hurts the experience. You're waiting in line for all your pictures. You're just surrounded by people at all the arches. It is really difficult to get the proper experience because it is so crowded.
Difficult to get parking. People everywhere. It kills the experience.
Right, it really does. I mean, fighting over a parking spot and having to miss some hikes and miss some arches because there's no parking available is just not really something you want to feel when you're in a national park surrounded by beauty. You want to be kind of quiet and more relaxing.
Yeah.
So we did enjoy our time at Arches National Park, but we're pretty critical of it because it is rammed with people. If you get there at 7 a.m., you might have a little bit of time to yourself, but by like 8:30 in the morning, it is rammed with people.
Yeah. Maybe go on off season. Much better.
Yes, maybe in the off-season Arches would be that would be your best bet. Which puts us into the last national park we saw, Canyonlands. Canyonlands stands out because it's incredible scenic drive. Everywhere you look out of your car is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
You're kind of up on a mesa where you're up above everything, so there's like dozens of viewpoints that are maybe a 5-minute walk from your car, and they're like mind-blowing vistas. The dark red rocks, just a huge canyon, changing colors at sunset. Canyonlands is probably the best one. if you are not looking to hike and not looking to really be too physically exerting. Really relaxing, quiet national park, not too crowded, with incredible scenic drive. So that was our experience at the Mighty Five National Parks. Bryce was our favorite because it's pretty quiet, it's super unique, it's really memorable. Zion for hiking. Capitol Reef is empty, which is really great. Canyonlands for the scenic drive, and Arches is a tough one because, I mean, there's a reason it's so popular. It's really beautiful, but man, it is crazy crowded. One more thing I wanted to mention. Monument Valley Navajo Reserve. It's not going to be covered on your National Park Pass, so you have to pay a separate entrance fee, but it is pretty special there. You'll get a guided tour with a Navajo man or woman, and he'll tell you about the Navajo people that lived there like 1,000 years ago. It kind of adds another layer to the incredible landscapes of Utah, learning about some of the history.
They have some beautiful scenic drive as well, so.
Yeah, they've got an incredible scenic drive. And they'll tell you as you're driving through different rock sculptures and what they mean to the, native people. It's a pretty special place. So if you got the time and the money, I would check out Monument Valley. So, thank you for watching our video as we shrink into the corner. Below us, you will see our most recent upload. You'll see what national park in what country we're hiking through and checking out the vistas. And on the left, you'll see more Utah videos. So, enjoy your travels in Utah. Would recommend. Probably one of our favorite states. We fell in love with Utah. We couldn't bring ourselves to leave.
Visit all 5 national parks if you have the time.